Looks like in late June. And we're gonna walk around. I probably won't be able to answer back while I'm walking because the lighting's gonna be poor and I'm not that good at this whole thing. So we're gonna put the camera around so I can show you the cars and not me. And we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna start with this vintage Dodge Challenger right here in the front. And then we're gonna move over to this late 60s, I do believe, Dodge Dart over here, red convertible. That is a beauty. Look at that, isn't that something? We got a late 70s Camaro here. And a fairly modern Corvette that's for sale. Buick Special, Grand Sport, I guess it looks just like a Buick Special, but it's a Grand Sport. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm really having a hard time seeing the screen here, so forgive me if I don't answer. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is amazing. An Auburn Speedster. That is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. That's okay, go ahead. Just videoing, it's all good. Oh, I gotta take a closer look at this. This is amazing. Usually you don't see these outside of museums. Makes me wonder if it might be a reproduction or not, but I'm not really sure. Montana. Hey, Michigan man Rob, how you doing? Hey, you've been really hitting it hard on your videos lately. You've been doing a great job. I've been really enjoying the videos you've been doing. Haven't been catching your live streams too much though. It seems like the timing's been off for me for the last couple weeks. I'm thinking we've got a Prowler with a matching little pod trailer. That's awesome. I love yellow cars. That's just really cool.
These cars are real old.
A 71 Cutlass convertible. I actually had a funny story about this. I had one of these a few years ago. It was in nowhere near this good a shape. I won it at a storage auction for $75. I ended up selling it for $2,000. That was my Storage Wars claim to fame right there. But I haven't done that in a long time. Yeah, that's a beauty. Oh, here's one of my favorites, a Grand Prix. I know they don't have a lot of respect in the car show circles, but I love these big full-size GM cars from the late 70s, mid to late 70s. This is probably like a 75, 76. I just absolutely love this. Trans Am, early mid 90s. My dad had one like this with the V8 in it. Very nice. Old school Camaro SS. Cool. Very cool. A modern Corvette. And a very nice vintage Corvette here on white with red trim. Very nice Corvette here. Chevelle. Almost every guy said this is their dream car back in the 60s and 70s. 454 big block Chevelle in all black. And that's an awesome car. Awesome car. With the bar handle shifter automatic. Very nice indeed. And what else? Oh, 442 Cutlass. I always like these too. It's a late 70s, early 80s model. Like that. Orange Pontiac with a vinyl top. I'm a big fan of vinyl tops. I love the vinyl top era back in the early 70s. I think they're just awesome. I just absolutely love that. And the orange just pops so nice and bright. Isn't that great? Buick Grand National. The performance car of the late 80s. Rear-wheel drive, turbocharged V6. Very nice. Oh, and a Shelby. A Cobra. Also pretty cool. Gotta love the old Shelbys, even if it's not old. Someone's got their Slingshot modern brand new vehicle out here today. Like that. A Z28. Definitely a 1930 something Ford two-door with a suicide door. Look how they open from the front. That says like Shop Lowrider or Bonnie and Clyde car. I just love these old cars like this. Those are my favorites. The Malibu here I think just got left behind in the parking and didn't move. Vintage Triumph bike. least I think it's vintage. It may or may not be. Corvette, another vet. What else we got? An early Chevelle. Chevy Super Sport Chevelle. 427 big block from the mid-60s. Look at the size of the motor in that. 427 cubic inches. I don't even know what that is in liters. It's got to be like 8 liters or some ridiculous amount. Very pretty British green, or maybe forest green Corvette. Buick Skylark. Nice little car with the 190 V6 engine in it. It's even got the, look how much detail they went to on the restoration on this with the period correct windshield solvent bottle. Everything's very nicely trimmed out and detailed on this car, let me tell you. An 80s Lincoln Town Car. GTO. Us Michigan guys, especially Oakland County, we love our Pontiacs. And nothing says Pontiac like a GTO. I've seen this Trans Am around town quite a bit. That's a beauty too. He lives up by me, on my neighborhood. And here's the older Cutlass here. This is a great old Cutlass from like this mid-60s. Very cool. All original under the hood. Not too much detailing done under here. Ultra high compression Cutlass engine. Good, moving on. Oh, someone brought their vintage camper out. Look at that. The Explorer Jeep Mini Silver Camper. Isn't that kind of cool? And we're not going to have time to go all the way down, I don't think, before I run out of battery space. Oh, the people with the Pontiac Can-Ams are here. We'll talk about that a little later. Yellow, another yellow vet. Love the yellow. Yellow just is so cool. Another GTO, this one from the 1960s. Yeah, Lapeer is lovely, isn't it, Donna? It's a beautiful day to be out here. We'll probably get a copyright flag for all this music in the background, but I really don't care. Oh, very highly underrated car coming up here. The 58 Chevy. 57 was such a big year for Chevys, and everybody wants a 57. 58 was a transitional year, but they are just incredibly cool cars. They're so overlooked, or at least they used to be in the collector market. These are really, really nice cars. And this one looks like it has a factory turbocharged, eh? Is this your car? Oh, okay.
Nope.
Very nice, very nice.
Popular again.
Yeah, I've always loved this style for the old Chevys.
Should have bought them back in the day. They were a lot cheaper.
What's that?
Should have bought it long ago, but they were a lot cheaper.
That's true. That's true.
I bought a 56 Chevy for $80.
Did you?
Sold it for 80.
Well, that's not a great profit.
Yeah, back then there was, you know, you got 30,000 miles on it, you got to rebuild the engine. They're less than out. They didn't last.
Yeah.
Some do, some don't.
That's true. That's true. It's nice to come down here and look around at the cars.
Yeah, I've got one. I had a 71 Roadrunner, and I've seen two. One at the concourse at Oakland University, and it had been stored when the guy was in service, his dad kept it. And one went across Barrett Jackson to the quarter mill. Wow. But if I'd have kept it all in years, I had enough storage, fix it up, keep it up. Price wasn't that good on quality back then, because they had a lot of experimental parts on them.
71 and 72 were never that popular back then either. They were kind of like this, you know what I mean? Back in the
they went from a great new style. They come out with a great new style, everybody jumped on it, and then it kind of waned after 6 years. So.
Back in the early 80s, you could buy those for almost nothing compared to the older styles.
Well, my brother got out of the Army May of '68, bought a brand new Roadrunner, and I went through his papers after he passed away last year, and here's the sticker, 3,000 something.
Sure.
Pretty cheap.
Sure. Yeah, I had a 72 Sebring I bought back in like 78 for $400 at a dealer, you know. It was just like a Roadrunner, but it didn't have the big engine, you know, it didn't have the bucket seats, same body style.
Well, I like the years prior to the Roadrunner. When you look at just the plain Plymouth, you know, you never look under the hood, because you can kind of tell it had something bad under there. 440 wedge heads, a lot of stuff you didn't see on the roads much. Yeah. They were strictly racing and giving parts to kids on the street to try it out. I don't know if you're familiar with Oakland County, but they had a bad wreck on 696. 96 or 94 one. Engineer next door to this kid gave some parts to put on his GTO, and they got in a big wreck. And they had a lot of suing going on there.
That's something.
So they quit doing it.
Yeah.
Then I worked 9 years at Tech Center, and you saw cars you never heard of, never dreamed of down there. All-wheel drive Caprices, 800 some horsepower Caprices.
Crazy.
Trans-mounted rear wheel engine and everything. Corvettes. But they never put them out. They tested them to see what it'd be like, and then they put out something else.
Excellent. Gotta go before the battery dies. We're vlogging. We're gonna have this up on YouTube tonight. If you want to see yourself. Alright, what we got here? S10. Talking to the Camaro. Sorry about the long break there, guys, but the guy wanted to chat, so here we are moving along again. Gonna be ending it up here pretty soon. I gotta get back. Well, Paul Simon in the background. Some Mustang, vintage Mustang here with the big motor in it. That's a nice Mustang. Look at that. 289 V8. Nice green vinyl interior. I love the old multicolored vinyl interiors that they had in the 60s. Very nice. And who can forget the Fiero? Pontiac's mid-engine sports car from the early to mid-80s. I wanted to buy one of these once, but I just couldn't fit in and out of it. Just too tight of a fit for me, guys. There's the motor right there behind the seats. Tended to suffer from some overheating at times, but they're really fun cars to drive if you can fit into them. Oh, here's the big car, the Pontiac Granville from probably 74, 75. And this is very similar to the one Jimmy Hoffa was driving when he disappeared and was abducted. The local labor leader, one of the big Michigan mysteries of all time. What happened to Jimmy? All right, moving along. We've got a 70s pickup truck, Chevy, a 57 Chevy in bronze color. That's pretty cool. A GTO again. Very nice. 6.5 liter, which is a 400 cubic inch. Yes. 80s Firebird Grand Trans Am, very nice. We're not going to go all the way down the other side. I got to get back for my battery died, and I got some things to do. But there is a really cool looking 68 Pontiac convertible down there. I don't know if you can see that. I love the convertibles, especially the full size ones like that. See if we can zoom in. There you go. All right, now we got a Chevy here. It's either 55 or 56. I'm not that good at the 55, 56 Chevys to tell which one's which. But very nice color combination. Here we got a car you don't see very often. A Willys. That was kind of like an economy car back in the day. A little bit smaller. It looks the same as the big cars, but if you look close, everything's a little smaller on it. And Willys are the people who first came out with the Jeep, I believe. But very cool. The Willys Overland Night Corporation. Nice. Very nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a red
move on a couple of modern cars here.
1957 Chevy here, parked next to wood chips. Back there,
modern
your
Challenger.
brake lights on. Your brake lights are on.
Oops.
Another
Chevelle.
1957 Chevy that's red.
Yenko
That's
version,
back
high
next to
performance
wood chips.
Chevelle in black. One of my favorite Chevy body styles here. In red with a very nice big block motor in it. And look at the detailing under the hood on this. Custom interior with some beadwork, floor shift, automatic, SS model, or at least an SS badge anyway. Very nice car. And here's your American Graffiti Thunderbird. Then a Corvette coupe. That's a 65 Corvette. Another vintage Camaro. And a 79 or 80 Trans Am here. Smokey and a Bandit type car with a little bit different color combination. You don't see very many in this color. Not very many in this color at all. No T-tops either. 6.6. Look at a Cavalier convertible. Custom job. You don't see very many of these around either. These are usually done as conversion kits you would buy and have someone install or do yourself. Corvette. Another street rod, possibly a Ford or Chevy. I don't know much about these. Chevy, it's a Chevy. A 48 Chevy, it says. Very nice. An old Starfire, which is very similar to that Chevy we saw back there, just the Oldsmobile version of it. Lots of trim, lots of decoration on it. Very fancy interior compared to the stock Chevys and Pontiacs. The Starfire was Oldsmobile's full-size luxury power car with a large motor, and usually two-door hardtops were the most popular. Starfires are awesome cars. Here we got the local guy has a collection of these Pontiac Can-Ams, which are very rare. These are very, very low production number vehicles, and they all were done in white with orping. And he's got 5 of them here now. He used to have 3 or 4 of them he'd bring out to the shows. Now there's 5 of them here. The truth is, I think a couple of them are reproductions, but they're still super, super cool. And I just enjoy seeing these because they were always rare. And when you see this many of them at once, it's just so cool to see them all here together. All right, we're going to pick up the pace a little. There's a later model Malibu SS, Chevelle SS, I guess I should say. Very nicely done. Hot rodded out with a very detailed motor here. A Buick Special from the mid to late 50s, probably a 56 or so. I like the Buicks a lot. They just have a nice style to them. This one's done well. Got another S10 and a Camaro and another a couple more Chevelles coming up here. They're real popular tonight, aren't they? This one's red with a black vinyl top. Like I say, I've always been a fan of the vinyl tops. I think they're super cool. Like that. Bare bones under the hood on some of these. Look at that. No heater, no air conditioning. Just get in and go. 496, which isn't actually a stock factory motor. It's a race motor. And this is very, very nice. Grand Prix. Possibly one of the first years that Grand Prix came out here. Thinking it might well be the first year for the Grand Prix. Look how white and bright and clean that is inside. And the red seat belts just kind of set it off with the red carpeting and the red dashboard. That is just amazingly clean and well preserved and restored. Look at that. All right, what we got here? We got a Dodge Polara, I believe, or Monaco, one or the other. Not really a detailed Mopar guy at all. 53, probably a 53 Chevy, right around that time frame anyway, in a metallic copper color. 396 big block Chevy SS, yes, with original style red line tires, which you don't see a lot anymore. Another big block Camaro and a yellow truck. Well, we wanted to get here and see the Volkswagen camper van, the Westphalia. Look at this one. This one's so nice. Look at that. Our buddy Brad would be liking this. A lot of people like this. Jackie, I know she likes these. And this one looks like it's in really nice shape.
Our gold sponsors is Sweet Agency Farmers Insurance.
If anybody has an interest in Volkswagen vans, check out Brad and the Westphalia Chronicles on YouTube. He does a really nice job of traveling and living and showing off his Volkswagen camper. Fairlane, Ford. Here we go. For all you Ford guys out there, we got this Ford Fairlane from the 1950s.
Get your driver's tickets out at this time. Get your driver's tickets
with the Victoria trim. Another Ford here. Much older, from the 40s or 30s.
Ticket number 508.
Another vintage Thunderbird.
Again, it's 508767.
This 57 Chevy has the teardrop fender skirts, which were really popular with the customizers back in the day. And a highly detailed custom interior on that too. Very nicely done.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, look at your ticket there, 508767.
Oh, good.
Who has that lucky
There's
ticket?
the, another Starfighter.
Get your door prize
The Oldsmobile we talked about, and Grand Prix, one of my favorite years of the body styles of the Grand Prix. I believe this is a 65. You hear that phone call? Yes, this is pretty nice too. It's got the cloth interior, which is not real common, I don't think, on the Grand Prix, but I really like it. The wood grain inserts on the dash and on the console, a tachometer. Yeah, it's just a nice looking car. One of my favorite all-time vehicles ever here, the El Camino, Chevy's version of the pickup car. Look at that. It's orange with a 350 V8, nicely detailed under the hood. The comfort of a car and the utility of a pickup truck. Back in the days before all the different SUVs and crossovers, these were an interesting design, to say the least. Ford had their version of it called the Ranchero. Very nice, very nice. Another 50s Chevy here. 57 four-door hardtop. No pillars on that, so it's a champagne kind of color. That's really pretty in that color. I like that a lot. A Tempest, yeah, there we go. Tempest. What is it, 65, 60, 66?
65.
65?
Turbocharged.
Oh, turbocharged V6, straight six.
Straight six, yeah.
Straight six, look at that.
Yeah.
Around about 6 to 10 pounds of boost.
What's that?
Around about 6 to 10 pounds of boost.
Okay, I don't know anything about turbochargers. So,
Yeah,
but-
more horsepower.
yeah, I knew that. Definitely not factory though, right? On these?
No,
Okay. I like it.
Thank you.
Surprise some people at the stoplight.
Well, yeah, no doubt.
Oh. There we go. What else we got here? Richard Petty's number on this old Plymouth here, which is awesome indeed. Don't want to miss that other 454 Chevelle here. Yeah, I love this reproduction Richard Petty race car here. That's awesome. They did a really nice job on this GTX from the mid to late 60s here. Got more modern seats. It looks like it has the seats from the new Challenger in it. It's very nicely done. Very nicely done. A late model, fairly late model Mustang yellow convertible. And you know I'm a fan of yellow. My son Doug has a yellow Mustang, a little bit newer than that. And my other son David had a Mustang convertible in red, with that body style there.
Check out the vendors.
Another SS Malibu
We have homemade baked potato chips right
in black.
We have homemade baked
Oh, and a
potato
bullet
chips.
reproduction, the new Mustang bullet reproduction.
Cool vendors ready here.
Oh, yep, look at that, the right dark green color.
Come on up here, check the wares, check the
Just like Steve McQueen drove in the movie Bullet, only newer.
There's a flyer being
And they don't have the fog center fog light kit on the grill. That's kind of disappointing. Another Dodge Dart. We're going to wrap this up here with just a couple more cars. A Ford pickup truck from the 50s. A Model T bucket hot rod with the wing temperature gauge on the radiator there. These things are loud and these things shake when they run. They're so cool though. Just riding around and having fun in a little coupe hot rod. Alright, maybe the star of the show for some of us Ford fans might be right here. This Shelby Mustang. Probably a 71. License plate says 69 Shelby Mustang. Super rare, super powerful. Just an awesome car. The GT350 model. Back seat folded down for more cargo space. Nice seats. Nice wood steering wheel with a Cobra on it. Cobra shifter. And this is just a beauty, real beauty here. I've always been a big fan of this body style Mustang, the fastback. Even the Grande Coupe in this year, I like that too. And what they call a Fox body Mustang, which was made from like 79 until like 90 maybe? 91, 92? I can't remember when the cutoff year was for this body style, but I really like these two. I had one of these, a 79 Mustang 5.0, which was a fun car to drive. Not too small on the inside for what it is. It's a nice car. They've got a huge following now. So there we go. We're all done here today in Lapeer. We're gonna wrap this up and get back to home. We got things to do at home. We've been streaming for way longer than I thought we would. But sorry I couldn't get to any questions or comments, but it's just so hard for me. I'm not that good at live streaming to begin with. And when we're walking around like this trying to talk about the cars, I just can't really read the comments because it's so bright outside. I don't have time to respond to them. So hope you guys understand, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.